Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about being needy. So, clingy, needy, clingy. That's pretty much that goes together like peanut butter and jelly. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now. No woman, no matter what she tells you, she don't want a clingy man. She don't want a needy man. So with that being said, like the best thing for you to do is live your own life. You're supposed to live your own life too. You're supposed to have your own identity. Don't ever have a woman be the center of your life. Never put a woman first. I know this might rub some guys off the wrong way, but trust me, best believe, man, women love guys who don't need them, who don't want them, right? It's a weird thing they deal with. Like they don't like guys who like them. You know, it comes down to that chase. They love the chase. So never center yourself, around any woman, man. Live your life, have your own identity, and have your own hobbies, man. It's so important for you guys to have hobbies. Please have a hobby. Don't be so predictable. Don't go straight home and then be waiting on her, or have your own identity. They love that, even though some of them don't have their own identity. As crazy as they may sound, but make sure you do your own thing. You go to work. I told you guys in one of the previous videos, go to the gym, man. Get your fitness right. Whether it's you like building stuff, working on cars or whatever like that, continue to do that, because women like that. They like the fact that you don't prioritize her, in your life like all the time. Not saying ignore her, don't do stuff with her. I'm not saying that. But don't make it seem. Don't put her at the top of your list. Put her somewhere in the middle or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what I know. Because whenever you get clingy, they start to get turned off by you. I know it's crazy. You're like, man, what are you over here telling me that women don't like guys who like them? I'm telling you, man. All that princess, queen stuff or whatever. Don't be like them other guys. Them guys ain't getting no action, man, by doing that. By saying these little cheesy lines, trying to impress the women. That's what all the suckers do, man. All the suckers do queens and, all this stuff like that. Oh, you the most beautiful woman. Man, cut all that stuff short. You get in there, you meet her, man, and she gonna be hip with your game or not. She gonna be with your program or not. Because at the end of the day, don't alter your life for her. She's coming into your life. You know what I mean? So don't stop going to the gym. Don't stop working on cars. Don't stop building, building shells and furniture or whatever you're into. You know what I mean? Don't stop painting. Whatever you was into before you met her, don't stop that. When you met her, don't do that, man. Because women, when they see that, if I'm not in his life, he'll probably, do himself in, or something like that, or he'll be nothing, or he don't have a backbone, all this stuff like that. They won't tell you that for the most part, but that's what they thinking, man. So it's so important for you to have your own identity. Start, if you don't have any hobbies, start hobbies, man, because no woman wants a guy who's just predictable, right? No woman wants a guy who's always up under her, who's always grabbing at her feet, kissing the ground she walks on. They may say that ain't what they want, man. Something consistent, they don't want no. They probably get some guy that's tricking on her or something like that. That's different. But like a guy that's consistent, that they're consistent with, they don't want no guy who's always, in their shadow. Like, bro, like, give it a break. Like, you normally see that with the young couples, the teenagers, you see that. That's different. The kids, they still growing up, but as a man, don't do that. You can't do that, man. They're not gonna respect you. And especially over here asking her for permission to do stuff or whatever. Like, let her know what's going on. Obviously not at the jump, you just met her or whatever. But if you're in a solid relationship, let her know that, hey, babe, we about to go over here and such and get some drinks or whatever. We about to go to this game or whatever like that. You do stuff like that. Don't just not tell her nothing and then she don't know where you at. You know what I mean? Like, this gives her heads up and vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, this is showing respect. That ain't got nothing to do with challenging your manhood. You don't lose any player points or whatever you want to call it. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just a simple fact that You have to have your own routine because women like that. It's like getting up and going to work. You know what I mean? Women like, well, not all of them. You know what I mean? But that's another video. I'll get to that in another video. But they like when a guy, is doing his own thing, living his own life. And the thing that, whether they just continue to stay with you or not, every woman not gonna stay with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's very rare, like for that to happen, whether it's short term or long term. But every woman loves a guy who gets up, go to work. He over here, he got his hands in there, he's dibbling in that. They like to see that he has his own life. And another thing that they admire is knowing that, okay, he's gonna keep doing this or keep getting better whether I'm in his life or not. And they're not gonna tell you that, but in the back of their mind, they like, dang, like apparently, he gonna do this with me or without me. So that'll keep them on their toes or whatever. So that's why you should never alter your life towards a woman, because it's not gonna end well for you at all. You need to have your own identity. You need to be standing on your own 2 feet. Whatever you into, whether it's opera, going fishing, whatever, all this stuff like that, keep doing that, man. Now, granted, when you guys get into a serious relationship, you can't be gone 18, 15 hours a day, every day, like you're a teenager hanging out with your buddies and stuff like that. That's gonna have to slow down. You know what I mean? If they really respect you, they really want you to be happy, they understand it. That's not really something you got to come to a round table and then discuss with your homies. Like, hey man, like I'm in a relationship, so this, they already know, man. Just ease up on the hanging out with your buddies. That's all it is. Once you come into, hopefully that's the point of you doing these, me doing these videos, for you to hopefully get into a serious relationship, whether it's marriage or not. I'll get into that later, but that's the plan for me to make these videos. That's the whole reason for me to make these videos, for you to get into a legit relationship. That's it. So, football, this and that, women they gonna nag no matter what you do, right? But if you into football, don't stop watching football. Don't stop going to the games. Don't stop, this is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, now granted, it's a give and take. You can't always be about you. Like, it's gonna be some stuff she wanna do that you might most likely don't wanna do, but you gotta support her, and then vice versa. It's all about you guys supporting each other. So don't think because, oh yeah, it's my way or the highway. It's like, nah, man, like, because that's the whole point of you having, a lady with you. It's like, she gonna want to do some stuff, and that you probably don't like, or you probably like, or whatever, but you're not gonna like everything she want to do, whether it's watching TV or going to some event. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, this is what it is. And then the same thing with you. You're gonna do some stuff that she most likely not gonna like. She's not gonna like everything you do. But it's all about her supporting you. It's all about that support system. You got to build that support system. So, again, I don't want you to think like, you try to change me and all that stuff like that. Like, nah, she just really want to go to this little festival where they showing you how to raise butterfly, whatever, whatever it may be. It's like, just go, bro. Like, you missing a football game is not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, you got to understand how to compromise. That's all. Like when you was a kid, you was sharing toys with the kids at school and stuff like that, or with your siblings. Like, it's the same thing. It's like, you probably don't want to do it, but you're gonna do it anyway, because this is what it is. This is what it is. For you to just being a good person. That's all it is, man. So don't look at it like a bad thing, like because you had to miss a football game, or you wanted to really go over here, but you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta make a decision. But I'm telling you one thing: if it's always on your side, the relationship is gonna end sooner than later. That's a fact, because you're not compromising. You know what I mean? You have to compromise. That's what it is. Now, I'm not saying every time she wants to do something, you gotta go, because that's gonna be a problem. Then it's gonna be to the point to where she feel like she can walk all over you, or she running a relationship or whatever. We ain't doing all that. That ain't happening. But for the most part, man, like, find your identity. Because I know a lot of guys out there, they don't know, man. All they doing is just following what they see on TV, or what they buddies doing, or what they heard somebody talk about online or whatever. And they like, I'm just gonna start doing that. Like, if you like going to the gun, go to the gun range. If you like mudding, get them 4-wheeler, go do that. If you like swimming, go do that. If you like surfing, go do that, man. You know what I mean? Go. The fastest way to find out if you like something or not is to actually go try it out. Skydiving. A lot of people, oh, that's crazy. I did it. I took my brother skydiving. He loves it. Me, I already knew what it was before I went. I seen all, every action movie that came out. I already know it's a simulation of like that. Okay, if I go, that's exactly how it's gonna be. Some buddies at work invited me to go. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go. Went skydiving, loved it. Told my brother, he went over there. He's ecstatic about it. Now, not saying I don't hate it. Now, will I do it again? No, it's no need for me to do that. Why? I don't want to recreate that moment. It's like, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, not saying there's nothing wrong with doing it again, but it's like, nah, I'm good. Like, I just wanted to get it out of my system at one time. If you don't know if you like ice skating, go ice skating. Go ice skating, man. Find that out and be like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like a lot of stuff I do, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I just want to try it out. So, for example, ice skating. Go ice skating if you don't know if you like ice skating or not. And then you'll figure it out right away. Like, you know what? This is probably something I want to do every day, but I'll do it every now and then. I don't want to do it ever again. That's fine, man. That's how you find. That's how you understand who you are. That's how you find yourself, by doing stuff, by trying stuff. Whether it's a food, an activity, some kind of clothing, you know what I mean, or a certain kind of haircut, like stuff like that. You gotta try it, man, for you to figure out if you like it or not. Cologne, body wash. I'm gonna upload all that stuff in the future. I'm gonna give you guys tips on, what I think you should use. What's the type of hygiene products I use. The clothes and stuff like that. Like the places I go to eat and stuff like that. I'm gonna upload all that for you guys. I want you guys to have an idea of something that you probably would like. Now, everything everything I'm gonna recommend to you guys, you're not gonna like. I'm picking the best options for me, like the best choice for me, based off my style and my behavior and what I'm into and what I'm not. But it's nothing wrong with taking advice and giving it a shot, right? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Like, I'm not gonna hey, go do this and it's made out of tofu and like, we ain't this ain't no tofu channel. You know what I mean? Just let you know. So in order for you to find out what you like and what you don't like, and that's part of scoping your identity, is try the stuff out, man. Like, you don't have to, and this is the thing, you don't have to go through life and be like, okay, if my buddy don't like it, I don't like, no, bro, don't do that, because you're gonna set yourself up for failure. Now, if your buddy do something, or whoever, your lady or your brother, whoever, like, they doing something, check it out. You know what I mean? Like, they probably want to go see a movie or sci-fi movie or romance. It's all types of genres that you can go see as far as a movie or whatever. Like, go check it out. You probably never seen a romantic comedy. Go check one out. You never know. And that's how you build your character, and that helps you with your conversation when you meet these women, because you did a lot of stuff. Not saying you gotta travel the world every year. We ain't talking about nothing like that. It's like the little stuff that adds up to a conversation, and then that'll help you carry that on when you meet these women. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you look, how much money you have, what kind of clothes you are wearing, what you are driving, it does not matter if you cannot hold a conversation with these women. That's why the stuff I'm going to be telling you guys in all these videos is going to help you build a solid compound to to start a conversation. That's all it is. So, all right, guys, man, I'm gonna wrap this up. But your routines, have a routine. Start a routine if you don't have one. Now, granted, you don't need to be busy 18, 20 hours a day, but after work, you need to have some kind of something going on after that. Now, not including the gym, because that's not a hobby, that's a lifestyle. So, work and gym, that's just one thing. Outside of that, you need to find some kind of hobby. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Add that to your life, and then you're gonna be good. You ain't gotta be doing it, 4-5 hours a day. You're not gonna do the hobby every day, but you need something that's gonna scope your personality. You know what I mean? That's gonna build you up in the inside. Because stuff, when someone has something outside of work and their responsibilities that fills them, that gives them joy, that's priceless, man. That's priceless. It don't have to be nothing major. You don't have to be trying to figure out how to build a time machine. It could be something that you over here just, you're making small sculptures by hand, or you wanna start making shoes or boots, like it's whatever. It's just stuff like that, man. So whatever, So all right, guys, next time.